Alright, it's your boy j-rev back up on the video shit. We got some more changes that were made yesterday regarding the REV group. We fired our HBO Emma. On that note, I realized some shit went down and everybody was kind of freaking out, going all kinds of different directions. But you know what? I turned the ownership over to Kitty, so she was the owner. Technically, she was running shit. Well, don't start dissing the current owner publicly. If y'all recall, what started all this bullshit to begin with was somebody coming in and publicly, talking trash or, just dissing somebody. Fuck that. I don't want to see that shit in REV. That's ridiculous. And for Emma to do that shit as HBO, you know what? I understand some of y'all might not like Kitty as the owner, but you know what? While she's the owner, you either need to respect her or get the fuck out of the group. There ain't no reason to show her any disrespect. I don't give a fuck if you don't, if y'all don't like her. Okay, well, for one thing, that's not her fault. Secondly, talk to Kitty about that shit. You know what I mean? No need to put people on blast like that for some shit like that, in front of the whole group. That doesn't show much responsibility either. We just went through this whole thing. I know I didn't show a whole lot of responsibility, but, don't follow in my shoes. I've admitted my mistakes, so, hey. Secondly, she was removed because Sweetie, I guess, has a battle. I don't know anything really about it. I guess her battle happens to be against a Crush member. And Emma calls conflict because they help REV. Okay? That's cool, but, just recently, Emma's one of them ones that was talking about everything all for REV, no more conflicts. So why are you calling conflict for why is she calling a conflict for a group that she's not even in? I don't give a fuck if they help REV. Just because they help us does not mean they're in the group. And the last I checked, unless Kitty made some really big changes while I was gone in these 3 days, REV has no fucking alliances, so that was no fucking excuse. I can tolerate, the regular battle officers calling conflict in that kind of a situation, but not the head battle officer. Nuh-uh. So anyway, yesterday I gave Kitty the okay to fire Emma as HBO. So once I get back, it looks like we can be doing a lot of rebuilding. And I don't know, there's some people, I don't know if they're going to come back, and, that's fine. It's their choice. I'm not going to force anybody. I'm not going to beg anybody to come back. But anyway, if I had still been running REV, I guarantee, I would almost bet my motherfucking life that Emma would not have called conflict on that fucking battle. So, that was just blatant disrespect to the current owner. So, you know what, and I'm not tolerating that shit. I might not be back in control fully yet, but, I still got a say in what's happening since I am returning, and, the owner transition, back to me is already in progress. Kitty ain't got no problem with me, still pointing her in the right direction of what to do. But, I apologize. It ain't nothing personal against Emma, but I just thought that was some bullshit. So anyway, when I come back, I will fuck some shit up if I got to. I will gut that group down to 0 members, and we will start all the fuck over if I have to. If we have to, because I'm not tolerating disrespect for, my officers and admins, and especially the current owner. I ain't playing that shit. But anyway, I'm probably going to end up being a little bit more strict now than before because, also I was a little bit sad that so many members left simply because I had left. I mean, like I was saying in the other videos, what if what had happened for different reasons and, for some reason I wasn't going to be able to come back to REV. There's no excuse to leave the group. They don't, y'all are what makes the group what it is, not just me. all I gotta say is, when I get back, first of all, REV, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna come back better and stronger. We're gonna kick some ass. We still got a good core of people in the group, and I don't think it'll take us too long to get back to where we were just last week. So it's just like a little bump in the road the last few days. Just an obstacle. We'll get through the obstacle. But if anybody else, there's gonna be another 2 days before I come back, and if anybody else wants to cry conflict for groups that that they're not a member of, or if anybody wants to talk shit about Kitty publicly in front of everybody, go ahead and do it, and I will remove your fucking ass when I get back. You dig? I'm not playing around. I thought, I don't know. In Emma's case, I just never expected that from Emma, so that really pissed me off. And you know what? I took time and I thought of it. Well, as soon as I knew that she was calling conflict on a battle for a group that she's not even in, I pretty much right then I made the decision. But even after sleeping on it overnight, I'm perfectly content with that decision. I got no regrets whatsoever. She shouldn't have done that, because if I was there, she wouldn't have. So there ain't no excuse to do that to Kitty. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm starting to have fun making these videos. I just think it's a better way to talk to y'all instead of always, typing shit up and having y'all read. Get to see a little bit of personality to go along with, what I got to say. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. So it's your boy j-rev. I will be back on Thursday, and we're just gonna pick up where we left off. All right, peace.